Hey, you guys, it's Lady Breeze and I'm back. What you said, I'm back. Say it again, girl, I'm back. Hey, y'all, I'm back. Video, we're going to be doing a DIY sensory bottles. So, all the items that I have today, I got at Walmart. And I'll list them in the description box below. So as I'm telling you the items you need, I'm going to tell you the price of them. And this is really, really affordable. I've made multiple ones in the past for my two children that have autism. So first, you're going to need this bottle. They only had the blue ones at Walmart. Usually I like to get the clear ones, but they were like completely sold out. They didn't have any at all. So we're going to have to work with what we got. Today we're using blue. So I got two of these. You're also going to need some Elmer's glue. This is the clear glue. Like I said, leave it in the description box below. You're also going to need Gorilla Glue. The Elmer's glue was $3.97 and the Gorilla Glue was $3.77. So I have my receipt right here. And then also some glitter. And so this glitter was $3.54. You don't actually have to use glitter. I've made bottles with like the foam letters in it when I was trying to teach my children the letters of the alphabet. I made some bottles with the foam letters in it. So that kind of worked. I've also done different color glitter and something else. I made another one with something else in it. I can't really remember. This was like last year during COVID. So yeah, but all of this is really affordable. Altogether, it was like $14 for all of this, and you're going to be able to make two of them, and you'll still have glue and glitter and stuff left over. So if you wanted to get more bottles, you could. I mean, you could get 5 or 6 bottles all together, make there's 6 different colors on here. So if you get a bottle for each color, then you can do 6 of these and it'll still be around $20 for 6 bottles. And that's really, really reasonable, because when my children got diagnosed with autism, the therapist told me that they needed sensory bottles to help calm them down when they were overstimulated and things like that. And when I looked online, the prices were ridiculous. And I was like, I didn't have it like that. I don't got it like that now. But I was like, this is a bit pricey for, some water and some glue and some glitter. But it was something that my children needed. So I decided to make them myself. So today I'm going to show y'all how to make them. So let's get into the video. So first, what you're going to do is take the top off of your bottle. I've taken these colors out already. So normally, originally when I planned this video, I was going to do red and blue. But since the bottle is already blue, we're just going to use silver. That way it'll still give like the blue, the illusion that it's blue, even though the glitter isn't blue. But if you're using a clear bottle, I do recommend blue. So one thing the therapist taught me was that red is rage. So when your child is overstimulated and you want to calm them down, whether it's they're having a meltdown, whatever the case may be, you want to try and calm them. You do not want to use red, because you're taking a chance of them being even more overstimulated and possibly having an even worse meltdown or an even longer meltdown. But I was taught that blue is calming. So that's the reason why I wanted to do one red and one blue. The reason why I wanted to do a red one, even though it signifies rage, is because red is my son's favorite color. He loves red, but when he's overstimulated, he doesn't like red. So first, you're going to take your bottle and your glue. And I'm not going to measure, but it says that it's 9 ounces. So I'm going to say like maybe, I don't know, a couple of tablespoons, like maybe like 3 or 4 tablespoons. So I'm just going to squirt some in the bottom. I tell you what, just squirt enough in the bottom to cover the bottom of your bottle. So if you look in your bottle and the bottom of it is covered, then that should be enough. Because you don't need a whole lot. The glue is only going to help the glitter so that whenever you shake it, it gives it like the swirling effect. If you just use regular water with no glue, you'll still get that effect, but it won't be like the glitter will settle very, very quickly. With the glue, it helps the glitter to continue to roam and move so that as they're shaking it, when they hold it up to the light, it'll last a little longer. Rather, should I say. So in this one, we're going to do the clear. And you could put as much or as little in there that you want. I'm going to put quite a bit in here. I'd say about half the tube is what I'm going to use. Well, a little more than half the tube. So, can you see that? So then, after you add your glue and you add your glitter, next we're going to add water. I'm going to use warm water because I like to think that the warm water helps the glue kind of like melt a little bit. Might sound crazy, but that's just what I think. So we're going to add the water and you're just going to fill it up with water. It's going to bubble. Fill it up with water. And then we're going to take the Gorilla Glue. This one right here, you just poke a hole in it. Okay, so I just use the top to poke a hole in it and then screw the top on. And then we're going to take the top to the bottle. And what I'm going to do is glue. Here, I'll do it on the bottle so you can see. Inside the ridges, we're just going to add glue. And we're going to go all the way around. Now, depending on how warm the water is that you use, you might want to wait until it cools down before you give it to your child. My husband put this water in here for me, and it's a little warmer than my liking, but I'm going to use it anyway, so make sure it's tight. And then when you shake it, So I think in the next one, I'm going to use the whole tube of glitter so that we can see the effect of that. And I'm going to add more glue. So this is what happens when you don't add enough glue. See, it's settling really fast. It's not really staying. So now with this one, we're going to add more glue. So this is how much glue we have left after the first one. And then with this one, that's about how much. So we used about that much glue. And because the bottle is blue, I kind of wanted to use colors that you're actually going to see. I think I'm going to do this multicolored one just because the bottle is already colored and I really want to have like a rainbow. So I'm going to use the whole tube. And I'm going to use the rest of this as well. So that's what it looks like. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but that's what it looks like. So now I'm going to, so now I'm going to add water. But my cup is empty, so I have to get more water. I'll be right back. All right, you guys. So I'm back. Now we're going to add the water. And we're going to glue the sides. Funny story, my first time making these, I put the glue on there and I put too much and I used my finger like a dummy to even it out and glued my finger to the bottle. Don't be like me. Don't do that. Be better than me. So now we're gonna make sure it's on there tight. And this one already has glued together, like it is not coming off. And you can kind of see the funnel in it. So with this one, so this is the effect that I like. More glitter, more glue. It takes longer to settle. And there you have it. A sensory bottle. So here's a bottle that I made last year for my children. This is what I was talking about as far as the red for rage. This is a clear bottle with pink and red glitter. And you can kind of see the difference. This one has pink and red glitter, but it also has like shapes. So like it has a couple of moons in there and stars and flowers. I don't know if y'all can really see them, but this bottle has been through it. See, my children have put this bottle through the ringer. It's all dented up and everything, but it definitely endures. It has been thrown. It has, I think my dog has even gotten a hold of it. Like, it has been through some stuff. So if I can recall correctly, in this bottle, I used 2 full tubes of glitter. So it was kind of like this, except I got it at the Dollar Tree for $1. Yeah, I got it at the Dollar Tree for $1. Actually, all of my glitter and the little shapes and the little foam letters I was talking about earlier, all of that stuff I got from the Dollar Tree last year. It's nighttime right now, so Dollar Tree is closed. But I know that the Gorilla Glue, the Elmer's glue, and these bottles I got from Walmart. So if you want to be even more budget friendly, you can get your glitter and stuff from Dollar Tree and just get your bottles from Walmart for $1. I do recommend these bottles. I've never used any other bottle except this brand from Walmart, so I do recommend these because, like I said, this one right here has been through the ringer. It doesn't leak. It has held up very, very nicely. And like I said, my son has thrown this thing, rolled this thing, stepped on this thing. Like, they have put this thing through some stuff. So I definitely recommend it. And so some of the things that they said that my children needed were a lap pad. I looked online. They were kind of expensive. And with me having 2 children with autism, then I had to buy double everything. And I couldn't financially swing that at the time. So they said that my children needed a lap pad. They said they wanted to try a weighted vest. They wanted to try the sensory bottles. They wanted to do a sensory bin. They wanted to do, like, they had this whole list of things. And as I began to do research for myself, I began to look at the numbers, and I started putting the numbers together with my income at the time, which I'm a full-time stay-at-home parent. So, and my husband works. So we didn't have the income. So I was thinking like, okay, how can I meet the needs of my children without breaking the bank with only one income? So I began to just start doing things myself. Now, as far as the lap pad, I can do a video if you all want me to, showing you how I made the lap pad. I did not own a sewing machine. I did all the stitching by hand. And like I said, I had to make 2 of them. I think it took me about a week. I literally used a pillowcase and I drew lines on them to make squares. And I hand stitched the squares. And then inside of each square, I took rice. So what I did was I measured out the rice, 5% of their weight at the time, put it in a bucket. And then I evenly measured it out and put it in each hole, in each square that I had created. And that's how I made their lap pads. Sensory bins, I use just everyday items. Like, the sensory bins online that I was looking at were like different shapes and textures and things like that. Like I said, I couldn't afford it. So I literally went to the grocery store and I got macaroni noodles, rice, and beans. And I put them together in a bin and made a sensory bin. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I post my next video. And thank you all so much for watching. Bye.